Hey, what's up, guys? Marco here back with another episode on NBA 2K22 Next Gen Season 1. Phoenix Suns versus, or should I say, Phoenix Suns at Los Angeles Clippers hometown again with their 15-game winning streak. Why it can't happen? We're going to see what happens with Jason Jefferson. Continue what you do best. This kid will be on the plane one day, and we'll see what will happen. And also, Jason Jefferson is in the list in the All-Stars. We're going to see what will happen. Enjoy yourself.
And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My contributions to this jam is confusing because I am Milk D stated all the way. The super easy modest MC, okay. Yes, I'm down by law. I get the girlies out on the floor. G is D, down is G. To the at the top is where he'll be. At is us, call us all.
When starting a jumper, you'll see the new shot meter fill up. The box inside the meter is the make window. You have to release the shot button or pro stick when the meter is inside that box to have a chance at making the shot. The closer you get to the ideal release point, indicated by the small hash mark in the center of the window, the greater your chances of success.
A beautiful look down at Staples Center and downtown LA. Our setting for basketball tonight. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, BA. Well, the NBA's play-in tournament is exciting. It's a way to keep teams in the mix, but it's had its share of critics. Luka Doncic said, quote, "I don't understand it. You play all season to get into the playoffs. Then maybe you lose 2 in a row and you're out? I don't see the point. Guys?"
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Clippers, they've got Eric Bledsoe. He's out there with Reggie Jackson. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's the professor in at the power forward position. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Clippers.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. The Suns on offense. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Ayton with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. To the inside, here's Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Here's Jefferson. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bridges against Leonard. Takes a 13-footer. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Jefferson. He's covered by Ayton. from deep. Jefferson, good. 6 points for him.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And yep, it's good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Jefferson. He's guarded by Bridges. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels. What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Paul. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Pass to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And so here's Phoenix, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Booker. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Ball to Phoenix.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And the Clippers call time here.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Here's Jefferson. He's got 6. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Jefferson. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Ball against Bledsoe. Kaminsky with it. Out to Bridges. There's the 3. On target from range.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Jefferson. He's guarded by Bridges. Let's go with a 3. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Paul can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Putting the toughness on full display. Jackson's not afraid to go up strong against opponents.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
And that one falls for Jackson. The Suns leading. Here's Booker, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. It's good. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
Booker doing a great job of taking advantage right now of the defense.
Here's Jefferson, following the score by Phoenix. Over Bridges. They grab their own miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Jefferson. 6 points for him. This one for 3. Here's Hartenstein. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Booker finds Paul. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Out left to the wing. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Jefferson can't hit.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Here's Kaminsky. No good there. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
This team downed them in last year's conference finals, ultimately ending their championship dreams.
Now here's Booker. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here's Ayton. He's got 10. Down low. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Ayton. Paul's got 6 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
So for the Clippers, Zubats, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Paul George comes in for Leonard, and it's man in for Jackson. Jefferson, good.
Just stumbling hard out of the gates. That's only his second bucket in 10 attempts.
Now Payne. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Driving inside. Shots blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff. Here's Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Jefferson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And so here's Phoenix. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Jefferson. 10 points for him. George with the bucket.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8. Pass to Payne. Back to Booker. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Jefferson. Now George. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Jefferson. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 13 points in the game. Outside Booker. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers trail. Pass to Zubac. Here's Jefferson. 13 points in the game. Sinks it from distance.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Outside Payne. Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. And is blocked. Here's Jefferson. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Here's Jefferson. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Zubac. Here's Jefferson. Shot clock at 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for L.
And he drops the first.
At the line for 2.